So I'm assuming it's a shooter of some kind. Just based on the name and your GTA preference. I think we've trophied both of these heroes before. So it doesn't really matter who we pick. I don't love the death rattle strategies, but patchwork, I just don't get much use out of that. This is only good with death rattles. But, you know what, maybe we can combine that with Quill Bore. Get something. Right, I assumed it's a shooter. What kind of shooter are we talking here? It's like a online team shooter, or didn't see what was in the lobby. Don't love it, but I guess we'll just take the pup. Okay, gotcha. PUBG.
Have a good battle, friend.
Or to some extent, any arena shooter. Gotcha. Yeah. Sometimes a fun genre for sure. I have played a bit of PUBG. I actually played in a PUBG tournament once for money, which is funny because like I'm not any good, but it wasn't a tournament of PUBG players. It was a tournament of people that just played games generally, and the game that was picked ended up being PUBG. So some of us were good, some of us were not so good.
Don't tell
it's quite an interesting story, actually. It was a competition for quite a bit of money. And we also were able to sponsor players. Like a limited number based on like your ownership of these other assets. And so no, at this point I don't have a stream schedule. Right now, yeah, it's daily. I'm just popping on whenever I can, whenever I get a chance. Taking a break from, you know, my usual work to stream. What we take here, this is all not that great. Yeah, you know, just working at it every day. Been playing, might as well stream it, might as well record it, edit it, upload it, learn some sort of useful skill in the process of gaming, right? Hopefully chat with some people. It's also nice, you can learn a lot. If you're trying to get better at anything, you can learn way more conversing with other people about that thing.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Yeah, I hear you. I kind of quit / put my job on pause for a while, so I'm just filling my extra time with some streaming. These are just mediocre, so I'm just gonna upgrade all this. Still don't really have anything to use our hero power on. I mean, this is a death rattle, but that just gets us a free 1/1. Yeah, jobs are rough, man. I'm probably a little older than the average Twitch user, and I'm amazed at how expensive everything is out there. You know, I don't know how most people can pay
for
things. Just the cost of everything is getting nuts.
Have you ever met the League of
You know, 35 is a lot more than me. I think that's like 7 times as much as me. I might have 5. One of which is probably my test account, if I even have the 5. I don't know. I actually, shockingly, have gotten a few over the last couple of days.
Really
which
pulled their weight.
I will. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this battleground, I will check it out. We're not going to win our next combat, so there's really no point in taking that. These cards are bad. Yeah, if I wasn't being timed here, I would check it out now. Unfortunately, I can't put this on pause. Yeah, resummoning it won't trigger the battle cry. We need a death rattle unit. I would say this is a fairly difficult game. This particular mode in Hearthstone Battlegrounds is pretty complex, and you're usually under a significant amount of time pressure. There's a tremendous difference in doing well and doing poorly.
Great. I can bring in more
hey, what's up, Nova?
now.
Good to see you in the chat there. So yeah, there's a lot of skill. I've only been playing Battlegrounds for like a week, and it's quite cool though. I noticed there's quite a community for this online. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, if it looks interesting at all to you, you might as well try it. Reason being that it's free, right? You can just download it and try it. I like this spell early. You get a decent amount of mileage out of it over time. I still don't really have any direction here. Now, this is the unit we need for our hero power. Throw a death rattle on there. So, the reason why I would say this game is kind of hard, maybe even probably harder than the normal Hearthstone mode, is simply because of the insane amount of synergies that are present here. I hate to sell this unit, but this feels bad, but this is a decent unit. We can fill up on beast and do okay. There's so many combinations here that the permutations of abilities are just insane. You know, I saw a video earlier on YouTube of a guy who managed to get his units up to 2 billion stats because he used a combination of like obscure abilities to create an outcome that was quite extreme. There's an MMR system. You get ranked. You know, you go up or down based on whether you win or lose. Each match is 8 players. You can see over here. And top 4 is considered a win, but once you get pretty high in the rankings, you will lose MMR, I think, for 4th place even. Essentially, it's kind of like it's part auto battler, part drafting game. Now, here are the beasts that we need, and we need immediate board presence. So we badly need to stabilize. We're going to continue death rattling him. I think we're going to play this and hope. Play this out because it summons more for this guy. This works by damaging our beasts. And then we freeze the tavern because we want to take the elemental and the scarab next turn. There are also levels. You also gain, you know, there's like a battle pass track where you gain experience for playing, and there's free items on it. There's a battle pass you can buy for like $15, but you know, it's really not necessary. It doesn't. I've heard people accuse the game of being pay to win, but the only thing that the pass affects in terms of gameplay is it lets you choose from 4 instead of 2 heroes at the start. Don't get me wrong, if you're serious about your MMR, you'll want that because you can pick the better heroes more often. There's a large pool of heroes, at least 30 or 40. But at low ranks, playing casually, or if you're trying to get achievements for trophying most of the heroes like we are, you much prefer, not prefer, but you don't mind not having the selection. See, now we have some scaling, our Trigor. This is getting +2 health every time a beast takes a hit, and we have some beast summoning now, so this is enough health for us to survive and win this combat, thankfully, because at 10 life, the damage cap is 15 until there's 4 or less players, so we can die any match we lose.
You're good at this.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to help. So we're just gonna play this because it's a decent unit. Give this reborn. See anything we like, we can just buy our buddy.
I like how your strategy
Of course,
is
we're not
shaking
using the
out.
buddy this turn. It'll be free next turn, so I think we'll just take this elemental because it's worth 2 gold. You know, I'm not specifically interested in streaming per se, but you know, I've been a lover of gaming my whole life. I enjoy card type games in particular.
You can turn this around.
Like Hearthstone, Magic. I always seem to come back to those games along with a few other genres, like WoW. And yeah, you know, it's nice to be able to get, you know, I just want to have some, learn a little bit about editing, recording, and be productive with my time when I'm playing, talk to some people, like yourself. Use my conversational skills. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here alone, right?
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Make our minion for free. We'll take this. I think we'll stick with the rooster for a bit. We'll just roll and hope we can triple something. We don't really want to triple the elemental. 50 followers? Yeah, isn't that the first goal on the, like in your Twitch account, they have some sort of achievement system, and isn't 50 followers one of the first achievements, if I'm remembering? Yeah, networking is clutch, you know. Joining communities like that with other people that have the same goals as you makes a huge difference. I think we'll just dump this. We'll buy the 2 elementals. I don't love tripling this.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see
But
this
we need some
shake out.
stats. We'll put our construct in. XM, is it like a Discord? Or Twitter, or... Yeah, Discord, I'm interested. You can shoot me the... I don't know, just the end of the invite, I guess. I don't know if maybe you can put the whole invite in the chat. I'm not sure on how Twitch feels about that. Hey Mara, what's up? Doesn't have any stats, which is unfortunate. I guess we upgrade here.
Great! I can bring in more
I'll
powerful
just sit here
minions now.
refreshing.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Yeah, okay, we'll freeze the beast. Double death rattle that. Keep looking for triples on the rooster and the lasher. It's gonna be too slow by the time we get that out. Yeah, that looks fine for now. Other than Hearthstone, yes. Stream Magic. I'll stream WoW when I'm playing it, which is for a minute. I'll stream whatever I'm playing on Steam. Slay the Spire, Outro. I used to stream. I'm not really playing any shooters right now, but you know, there have been times where I've streamed that. Streamed Dark and Darker. You know, honestly, streaming only since about last year, at least. You mean via Twitch? I've streamed to Discord communities for 3 or 4 years. So. But that's just to a small group, maybe like 20 people.
A good tactical choice.
This guy's just doing nothing for us.
I didn't like that one either.
So I'm gonna play
Here's
this.
a gold for the trouble.
Give this reborn. Then buy this. Throw this out. See what we get off the triple. Nothing too relevant for us really. We'll take the rock. It'll probably get sold. This is a beast.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
This is bad. We'll just drop it. Yeah, I'm part-time, right? I guess you could say. I devote a lot of time to it at the moment, but, you know, I'm... Full-time almost implies like a job or an income, right? And definitely not at that level, you know. Let me close my office door real quick while this round finishes.
I'm rooting for you. work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Yeah, I am. I think I'm responding to your questions. If I miss any, feel free to repeat it. Silver Goose, I don't think we really have room. This will be good. Taking that because it sells for 3 gold. And we're probably going to upgrade next turn. Don't see anything I'm dying to have in there. Got our 3rd Fellblood. But yeah, I don't think we're, I mean, we'll buy it and upgrade. Yeah, to be honest, Samara, I'm not really at the point where I want to pay for animations and art yet. The next thing I'd budget for is an editor, so, you know, I know people gotta hustle, but I'm probably a waste of your time client-wise, because I'm sure you're trying to make money, right? So,
Have a good battle, friend.
forgot to freeze the tavern. Was gonna buy that elemental. Doesn't really matter. This guy has lots of venomous, but our stats are way better. No, I know you're not. I just probably am not going to buy anything. You can post a link if you want here. You've got a link to a site where I can look at your work in one click. Doesn't require any effort. Yeah, I've got about 30 seconds of time I'm willing to devote to that, so. Not to be rude, but. Nothing here beast-wise, we just take the 3 gold. Throw another death rattle on this and hope we carry another round. Honestly, I think maybe I should just sell off. We're close to losing. We're not going to win, but we can at least slide in to up our rank.
The odds are in my favor.
Sell that, sell that.
Rocking rocks.
My quest begins here.
The cards don't lie.
It gives us a little more board presence. We should be able
I
to
think
sneak
you
by
can
another
win this
combat,
thing.
hopefully. No. And we're gonna die. Alright, well, could have been worse. Yeah, 95% chance of bossing now. Alright, thanks, Amara. Nah, 6th place, not great. What's with the donut? I don't know where the donut comes in.